Hi. By the time you see this, I will be underwater, and I'm going to be there for a very long time. Today is the day that I swim 24,000 meters, 14.9 miles, to bring awareness to the issues that people face when they're in poverty. When I took this on and came up with the idea, my concept was that a four-person family in America living under the poverty line cannot make more than $23,860. To break that down and do the math hurts not only my brain but my heart. And I wanted everybody out there to understand what living like that and then trying to break through it really means for people. Not just that they should work harder or that they should do more, because it's not about that. I absolutely love so many people that live in this bracket, and they are the hardest working, most beautiful people. And I don't just mean like they're good people or they work hard. They are the best people. They are the most kind, generous, loving, welcoming, giving people I have ever come in contact with. They deserve to have a different experience, and it really is our job to understand it so we can change it. I chose a swim because I thought, going far beyond what I thought I was capable of, having only ever swum 5 miles before this and now making it 15 today, that I would come across so many of the challenges, and I wanted to use those as analogies. I didn't for 1 second consider that that would really truly mean I would have to, and I have. I am terrified right now, really nervous, because it's a lot for me to do tomorrow. And this is just one day for me. Along the way, I've had things happen, like we didn't have a pool until like a few weeks before. I had to keep moving the date to get a pool, but I had to trust that it would happen. And a beautiful friend came through and helped. I have experienced so many interesting things, like the people that I love the most, my dearest friends and my family, have been saying, don't worry about it, you don't have to do it, like, or are you sure you really want to do this? Or when things were tough, saying, don't worry, like, you can just say you don't want to do it anymore. Which made me think, how many people living in poverty have their nearest and dearest telling them when it gets tough, don't worry, just give up? Or they're saying, you really shouldn't do this is too hard. These are the people that love them the most, and those most likely are the people telling them this, because it's too hard to watch somebody you love strive and fail or have challenges, so you tell them to give up. This is just one of the many challenges, and this is coming from their home and their friends. I lost my favorite goggles, I lost my special just keep swimming bracelets. All these things kept happening, and I just kept trusting it's going to be okay and it's going to work out, and I have to do this because I've committed to it. It's one day for me. It's a lifetime for them of moments and issues and losing things and missing things and people telling you to stop, or road bumps that you think you don't even have a job or you don't have a place to do what you believe you can do. Every day for them, not just one day. That being said, I have to tell you, I am so deeply and truly grateful for the incredible support, to have over 900 donations already before I start my swim. 900 people that acknowledged that this was important. Thank you. It is important, you're right. And you give me so much faith that we can change this, because when I'm swimming, I've got a lot of thinking to do. I got 10 hours underwater and a lot of things to think about. I'm going to be thinking about some of the solutions we can create, because for us to look at them and say, you know what, you should do more or try harder. What if you couldn't afford a $300 emergency expense? Over half of Americans couldn't afford that without having to borrow or sell something. Do you really think that they're sitting at home going, what's my purpose? What's my dream? when they're just worried that if something goes wrong with their car or something with their child, they need an extra thing that they can't afford it, they're just trying to survive. They're not thinking about thriving. We need to create a world where all of our special people can think about their purpose and getting a better job, going beyond, being more, providing more, and feeling secure and safe. So while I'm swimming, I'll be thinking, and I encourage you to really think, what could you be doing to help people who have found themselves in a more challenging situation, or for the children that I work with, they were born into a challenging situation. We can't point fingers and say they created this. Not that anyone did, but they were born into it. How can we support our kids? They are our kids. They are our future. They have the resilience, the grit, the gratefulness, the gratitude, and the absolute empathy to be our future leaders and to take us into a realm of being as a world that we can't even imagine, because they have that natural leadership. They're our kids. They deserve our faith and belief and support. And just one last thing. I really want to have you understand that it's interesting that we spend so much time talking about them. Even I heard myself do it in this video, them over there. 5 out of 6 of us in America have been at risk of living in poverty. I know after 10 months of living here, having to live off savings, I was very close to that definition, probably in it for some time. I know what it was like. 5 out of 6 of us know. There's a good chance you know. For us to go, oh gosh, wonder what it's like. Or, oh gosh, how did they get there? Oh gosh, look at them over there. Wrong words. You know. You understand. You have the empathy to change it. Dig deep into that empathy, into that compassion, into that understanding. I believe that we as humans can end poverty. We have to understand it. We have to embrace those people or us and find the solutions that exist, that are here, and they start with compassion. So I'm going to keep swimming, but I cannot thank you all enough for your love, your support, your belief that I could do this, and your willingness to start understanding. I'll see you at the end of 24,000 meters. I can't wait to have a big drink of water at the end. Thank you guys so much. This is the beginning of the end of poverty.